chance to talk to Adrian Hall earlier about retro gaming, and we thought, why don't we walk around and ask people what their favorite retro game was?
Oh, definitely Super Mario Brothers. That you just can't beat that.
Same. Or Mario Kart.
Favorite retro game? I've played through all of the Super Marios way back on the original Nintendo, and one of my favorite games growing up would have had to been GoldenEye on the 64. I played it with my dad when I was younger, and it was great times. That was probably one of my favorite.
I'm honestly not sure what to say about that. I only got my first game system was an N64, so I'd have to say Ocarina of Time probably. It's not that old, but it's a classic.
Oh man, N64 is not retro. That's stuff. Okay, if we're going to N64, then Shadows of the Empire for the Nintendo 64. But if we're going like really retro, I know probably Pac-Man, because that is the quintessential retro game.
I'd probably have to say Mega Man's my favorite out of everything. Like I have a huge Mega Man collection. It's kind of what I grew up on, and I have a Mega Man tattoo. That's kind of bad.
It's gotta be Duck Hunt. Nothing is greater than shooting that zapper at flying ducks.
So I actually just saw the Sega Master System over there, and it's been a long time since I played it, but it reminded me of Golden Axe. If anyone knows what that is, it was like just a lot of fun. You had to be a Viking and go around. But I guess my most favorite retro game might be the original Mario, and all the glitches you can do and that sort of thing. It's always fun to show off at parties.
Absolutely Donkey Kong, Super Nintendo, no question.
Probably Battletoads. Battletoads was an amazing game. It was you just go around as Toads and you just start kicking and destroying things. I mean, what's better than Battletoads? Other than Mario. But Battletoads for sure.
First game I ever played, my dad showed it to me, was Earthworm Jim. I loved it, and that's how I rolled.
I grew up on Star Fox 64 and 007, and that's all I played all the time. Definitely my favorites.
Definitely Banjo-Kazooie. It was like my favorite game ever.
I'd have to go with the original Donkey Kong. I got it for the Game Boy when it first came out, and I thought it was great.
Favorite retro game? Pokemon Snap, because it was the first one I had, I guess. Or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time on the Nintendo, the first one.
Oh, my favorite retro game. I don't know. I've always really enjoyed Secret of Mana, because when I was young, it was one of the games that my mom still played. So basically, we would actually sit down together and play it together. And sort of the running, when I was really young, I used to get really afraid of boss fights, because like the music changes. So I would always like run up to my mom, hand her the Game Boy, whatever, and say, beat the boss for me. And we're talking like a really simple monster, like just a worm that bounces around the screen or whatever, hit it a few times, you got it. But no, I was flipping out. Anyway, I truly became an adult the first time my mom handed me a level and said, Peter, can you get me past this for me?
Well, that's what they think. If you want to let us know what your favorite retro game is, or if you have any other questions for us, you can hit us up on Facebook at facebook.com/GameCodeTV or on Twitter at GameCodeTV. That'll do it for us for this episode. Special thanks to Chris Suley, as well as Frag For Cancer organizers Yazid Sobey and Mike Daniels. And don't forget to hit us up on Facebook and Twitter at facebook.com/GameCodeTV and Twitter at GameCodeTV. We'll see you next time. We're actually going to be at Frag For Cancer 7, and we're going to talk to the... We also want to... This episode, we're coming at you from Frag For 7...